Nobody's perfect, we've all done wrong and made mistakes.
Ito ang INCRadio, DZEM 954, ang tinig ng katotohanan, himpilan ng Iglesia ni Cristo, sumasahimpapawid mula sa Quezon City.
Kayo po ay nakikinig sa INCRadio, DZEM 954. Oras po natin 12:51 ng hapon at sa inyo na po ang INCRadio Southeast Asia Satellite Studio at makakasama po natin Ate Honey. Magandang hapon po.
Magandang tanghali po sa inyo.
Ayan, kumusta po diyan sa inyong lugar?
Medyo makulimlim po dito sa Singapore but nothing stops us from airing our program po.
Okay. Tuloy na tayo sa ating program.
Thank you so much po.
I've heard a lot of stories about how you have started, how you have grown, and how you have become.
You have played so many songs that inspired me a lot.
Brought me to places that I only dreamed about.
Never have I thought that I could bake a dessert just for you.
And taught me how to convey my thoughts, even in Bahasa Melayu.
You have given me the chance to reconnect with people
and discover how to make friends in this time of new normal.
You're such a great teacher of life, of experiences. You have always inspired and motivated me to be the best version of myself.
But what I really like about you is that you have brought me closer to Him.
You showed me the value of sharing our faith.
We've grown together in faith,
even shared moments tested by faith.
I will continue to be with you, will listen, support, and watch you grow more.
Because the world needs one like you.
Because the world needs more cheerful hearts just like yours.
Because my Saturdays will never be the same without you. Creating more cheerful memories.
More cheerful heart episodes.
And more memorable Saturdays with you.
My INCRadio Southeast Asia. Every Saturday at 12:45 p.m. to 2 p.m. Philippine time. Keeping you inspired with cheerful hearts.
Keep smiling.
Keep inspiring.
With cheerful hearts.
With cheerful hearts.
With cheerful hearts.
With cheerful hearts.
Cheerful hearts.
We will always be united in serving God, no matter what, just for all of you.
Welcome to another episode of INCRadio Southeast Asia, home of the hashtag Cheerful Hearts Family. I am Sister Honey Ching coming to you live from my home studio here in Singapore. Before we go on to our program for today, we have a very live special report for one of our ongoing live activities from the district of Davao City. The location is from the local congregation of Babak. Hello po.
Yan. Hello po, good afternoon po. So bilang isa sa mga gawaing pagkasiglahan ng Iglesia ni Cristo ay nagsagawa ng Himig ng Kaligtasan Songs of Salvation a cappella edition dito po sa Isla ng Samal para sa area elimination ng distrito ng Davao City. Aming nakasama kanina ang 6 na mga lokal na nakilahok at nagtanghal ng mga INC original music. Dala ang mga salita ng Diyos sa kanilang mga himig at pag-awit. Kabilang narito ang lokal ng Likop, Babak, Kaliklik, Del Monte, Toril Babak at Santo Niño. Kasama rin po natin ngayon ang kapatid na Jasmine Bataycan mula po sa lokal ng Babak na tinanghal na representative po ng area. So ano po ang masasabi po ninyo sa ngayon po na naging bahagi kayo ng ganitong aktibidad?
Ayan, gaya po ng nabanggit ninyo na bilang bahagi po ng pagdiriwang po ng buong iglesia sa ika-100 at 10 taon po na araw na iglesia ay natutuwa po kami na isa po kami sa nabigyan po ng pagkakataon na makapagtanghal po lalo pat hindi po palagian na magkaroon ng himig ng kaligtasan dito sa aming area na a cappella edition pa po. Yan, kahit na medyo geographically not accessible po kami, ay medyo mas malayo po kami sa Davao mainland at nasa isla kami. Ayun, narating pa din po kami at masabi po namin naging matagumpay po at marami po ang natuwa sa aktibidad po.
Yes, at definitely another successful activity nga naman ang ating natunghayan dito sa isla ng Samal na ngayon ay maghahanda naman sa nalalapit na district elimination. At yan lamang po ang live update dito po sa Samal area po.
Alright, maraming salamat po and good luck po to your district level Himig ng Kaligtasan. Alright, and of course, kamusta po ang nasa YouTube live chat po natin ngayon? So ang aga-aga pa lang, dire-diretso na po again. All of our top chatters are now active and our top chat is just kept going and going and going. So keep it up po mga kapatid. And of course, yung mga nakikinig din po sa radio, sana po ay nasa mabuti kayong kalagayan. And of course, we hope that you will enjoy our program for today. Please stay tuned as we discuss an incredibly uplifting and heartfelt discussion lined up for you, which is #staying humble. And for our #team live chat, we would like to know, what is the one thing you are proud of accomplishing, but don't like to show off? You know, sure, we've accomplished a lot of things, but syempre, para hindi masyadong and we want to stay humble, do you have that one thing? And you can put that on the live chat or comment in the live chat box. But let's hear an answer from one of my co-hosts for today, Brother Elijah.
Sorry, Cap, Sister Adrian. For that, I think I'm proud of the skills that I currently have, like playing the piano, rapping, and doing martial arts. But I would actually not want to show them off, especially since, there's a long way to go. I'm not a master of those crafts, and yet there's still a lot of room for improvement. So, yes, boss. So, sorry, Cap. My name's Brother Elijah, live from Phuket, Thailand. Time check, it is currently 11:58 p.m. here in Thailand. Thank you all to our dear viewers who are joining. We truly appreciate your participation because surely we'll learn a lot today. We have a lot of segments prepared for us to enjoy, such as the Cheerful game. And without further ado, Sister Sandra is also with us here today. Hello, Sister Sandra.
Hello, Brother Elijah. That's right. And to keep us posted with district activity, please tune in and stay tuned to our C in Action. This is Sister Sandra Costales broadcasting live in my home studio in Bangyai, Thailand. Ang saya-saya. Ayun, sa mga nakatuto ka na ng halian dyan, later this afternoon, we're going to be rendering INC original music. And of course, this program will never be complete without the gorgeous and beautiful Sister Glidel. Hello, Sister.
Hello, Sister Sandra. Hello to all of you. Sawadee ka. Today, we explore the small yet impactful practices that can lead to a more mindful and fulfilling life. I am Sister Glidel Domingo from Bangyai, Thailand. And today, we're diving into a topic that's both timeless and incredibly relevant in our fast-paced, achievement-oriented world, staying humble. Is that right, Sister Kay?
I couldn't agree more, Sister Glendale. Humility is often misunderstood as a sign of weakness or self-deprecation, but in reality, it's one of the most powerful qualities a person can have. Today, we'll unpack what it truly means to stay humble and why it's so important and how you can cultivate humility in your everyday life. So, Adika, good morning, good evening, and good afternoon to everyone, to all our viewers and listeners. I am Sister Keisha, broadcasting to you live here in Pattaya, Thailand. I hope you enjoy.
Yes, surely they're enjoying and very excited for today's topic. So, without further ado, let's watch the topic highlights for today.
Being humble makes you a better person. It makes you modest. But what are the other behavior of a humble person? Why is it important to be humble? Tune in to INCRadio Southeast Asia this Saturday, August 10, 2024, from 12:45 p.m. to 2 p.m. Philippine time, as we talk about #staying humble.
All right, I am so excited to get started on our C Talk segment for today. But once again, for our team live chat, please answer this question for us, and you can comment it on the live chat right now. What is the one thing that you are proud of accomplishing but don't want to show off? All right. So while we wait for and while we discuss our C Talk segment for today later, please comment and answer that question for us. Now, of course, in order to get into our C Talk segment, we would need to know who our guests are for today.
Yes, and now to make our program more insightful, let's meet a panel of guests. Aside from being one of the hosts today, she will be giving a wonderful wisdom about our topic. She is from the local congregation of Orchard in the district of Singapore, and she is an active Kadiwa member and officer. Yeah, and when we say Kadiwa, it's an 18 a member of the church, 18 above who are not yet married. Yes, and she is an officer of the Children's Worship Service and also a district multimedia. Please welcome Sister Diane Princess Solomon. Hello, sister.
Hello, Ate Sandra, and to all our gorgeous hosts and our dear listeners and viewers. Kamusta po kayong lahat?
Yes, kamusta? And how's the weather there in Singapore?
Here in my area now, Ate Sandra, it's raining na po.
Yeah, I like the rainy weather. And who else are with us today?
We also have a sister from the locale of Phnom Penh Central, District of Vietnam. She is part of the Book Club or the Organization of Married Baptized Members. She is a choir member, a local district scan secretary, a finance officer, a kalihim, a chronicler, and a TSP. That is a lot of church duties, and she's very busy. And most of all, she's also a teacher. So let's all welcome Sister Arlette Kabigting. Hello po, Sister Arlette.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. And I'm happy and grateful to be back and sharing more thoughts and experiences to all of us.
That is wonderful. We're also happy to have you back here, Sister Arlette. And who else is with us today, Sister Adrian?
Actually, I think that's all of us for our guests for today. And we once again welcome you, especially Sister Arlette. We were just on INCRadio last week. So hello po ulit. And of course, welcome po ulit kayo mga kapatid. And thank you so much for being our guest for today's episode. And we are so excited to learn from all of you. Our dear listeners and viewers, join us for a heartwarming and enlightening conversation about humility that truly makes our world go around. Now, before we proceed with our discussion, let's do a little bit of an icebreaker. So let's have our cheerful game. All right. So I'll explain the mechanics first. Should be fairly simple. Hopefully we get through this pretty quickly. But I don't know. Maybe you might pose a bit of a challenge. But our YouTube live chat participants, please, you're more than welcome to participate in our cheerful game. So our cheerful game is basically the alphabet game. So it's fairly easy, but we'll put a little twist on it. So you know how the alphabets, right? Everybody should know the order of the alphabet. So the twist here is that we will have to play the alphabet game in reverse order. So now I'm trying to recall which letter is last and should come first. Okay, so here's the game, and I'll start. Right, of course. So we're basically dictating all the letters in the alphabet. So there are only 26 letters, but we'll do it in reverse order. So I'll go first, and since the last letter that I know is letter Z, then that's the first one. Okay. Let's see. Who do I call? Sister Arlette. All right, Sister Arlette. What is the next letter?
The next letter in the alphabet. Remember, I'm a teacher. It's letter Y.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, so
letter.
Y. All right. Next one, Sister Audrey.
Letter X.
Is that right? I have to recall. Just kidding. No, that is correct. That is correct. Sister Diane.
Letter W.
That's right. All right. Brother Elijah. Next letter.
Letter E po.
Sorry, can you say that again?
Is it letter E po?
No, we're doing the alphabet in reverse order though. So we have Z, Y, X, W, and then what's the next letter?
The A, B, C, D.
Okay. I'll come back to you, Brother Elijah. So Sister Glidell, what's the next letter? So the last one was W. What comes next? In reverse.
Is it letter V?
That's right.
V? U, V.
Okay, all right. So so Z, Y, X, W, V. And then what's next, Sister K?
T po.
Are you singing the alphabet song in your head right now? Okay, let me come back to you. Sister Sandy, what comes next after V?
After V, U, before the V.
You.
Is
Right.
you.
You come after Z, after V.
Ah,
V. All right. So we have ZWX, CWX, sorry, ZY, W, XW, VU. And then the next letter is, let me go back to Sister Arlette.
Letter T.
All right. Teacher na teacher, no? Kabisado talaga. Might reverse order. All right. Sister Audrey, next.
Letter T. Letter S po.
S, correct. Sister Diane.
Letter R po.
Nice. All right. Mabilis na tayo para may drill ah. Brother Elijah, coming back to you.
Q po.
No, try that again. All right. So let me skip okay, Elijah. Sister Glidel. After letter S.
Letter O. Ah, no. It's not O. Can I change?
Sure. Go ahead.
It's O. No. A, B, C, S. Oh, no. Oh, P. It's P. Is it?
Okay, so baliktad natin. So ZYXWEUTS. Next one is Sister K.
Oh.
No. Sister Sandy.
Before S is R.
R, that's right. Okay. Sister Arlette.
Letter Q.
Q, correct. Sister Audrey.
Letter P po.
P, that's right. Sister Diane.
Letter O po.
Oh, letter O. All right. Brother Elijah.
N po.
N, that's right. Third time's the charm. All right, Sister Glidel.
I just heard letter O, so N.
No,
M.
Yeah, brother Elijah said N. N for Nancy. So what's the next letter?
M.
That's correct. Sister K. What's after M? L, correct. Bumabawi na sila. Sister Sandy, what's next po?
K. Letter K.
All right, Sister Arlette. Lapit na matapos.
J.
Correct. Sister Audrey.
I po.
Letter I. Sister Diane.
H po.
Nice. Brother Elijah.
J po. J.
Sino next? Sister Glidel.
F po. A, B, C, D, E, F. F po. F.
Kuya Elijah said letter J.
J? Is it J or G?
J.
J. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. I.
I. Sister K.
What was the last letter po?
Letter I, right? You said letter I, Sister Glidel. Okay.
Yes po, I.
G, H.
Okay, Sister Sandy. Continue na.
G.
G, correct. Sister Arlette.
It's F.
Nice. Sister Audrey.
E po.
E, nice. Sister Diane.
D for Diane.
Yes. Pangalan, no? Kaletra. Brother Elijah.
F po.
Tatlo na lang.
Kaya alphabet yung alam ni Brother Elijah.
After B.
D for dog.
C po. C.
C, nice. Sister Glidel.
Letter B po.
B, nice. And last but not the least, Sister K.
A!
Oh pala. Oh my gosh, di ba? Ang hirap pala reverse alphabet. Kahit ako, makakanta ko siya kahit pabaliktad. No, hindi pala. Hindi pala ganun. Pero sobrang competitive po ng ating mga, ng ating mga guests. Please give yourselves a round of applause po.
Yay!
Right. Thank you so much po for playing the game with us.
Thank you everyone for joining, and that was really enjoyable. I think everyone here agreed on that one.
Yeah, that was truly engaging. Thank you so much for joining our cheerful game, po.
I thought that the game is kind of easy for me because I'm a teacher too, but it's so difficult. I need to sing the ABC first, right? So, what does it actually mean to stay humble? Let's learn more from our guest featured with our C Talks Part 1.
All right. So once again, we would like to recall and introduce our host. So we have with us Sister Diane and Sister Arlette, right? So our topic for today is very interesting in a sense that, you know, it's, I guess from everybody's perspective, it's very easy to forget, especially once we've achieved a lot of things, right? But how do we really characterize humility, right? So what does it really mean? And what kind of behavior does a humble individual really projects, right? So let's start with Sister Arlette.
For me, what kind of character it really projects? For me, you have to be open for feedback. It will help you improve yourself, and basically you have to learn how to accept your mistakes and learn from your mistakes, and that will continuously improve yourselves, because no other people, or even by yourself, you cannot say that you're wrong or you're right, but it's other from others eyes and others opinion. You will learn and improve yourself from them. Just accept it.
That's true. Not a lot of people are actually open to feedback, right? Because it's very difficult to hear, you know, when someone gives you a feedback. Normally we take it, you know, sort of personal, right? Because basically it's something that someone or other people are pointing out that we either went wrong about or need to improve on, right? So it takes really a humble person to be open to feedback, whether that's positive or negative. Thank you so much, Sister Arlene. How about Sister Diane?
I totally agree with what Sister Arlette said and what you said at the end. For me, I characterize humility by appreciation of the value of all things, and I also believe that a humble person also acknowledges their um, limitations and imperfection. Also appreciates others' strengths and contributions, and value learning, and also the growth over seeking personal glory, Ate Hani.
That's so nice to hear. I actually totally agree with that. Actually, I'm looking at the live chat right now, and from Kame Soto, we have she says, "Nothing in life is permanent, so be humble." That's true, right? Like you can't always be at the top of everything. Sometimes you'll encounter a problem that puts you in the bottom of things, right? Like something that you really need to work on, something that you really need to improve. So that's very very true. Ate Sandra actually also posted on the on the live chat. She says that it means being open to learning from others. Very true. Actually, I do a lot of that. I try to learn from other people, especially their own experiences, showing gratitude and appreciating the strengths and achievements of those around you, right? So that's so beautiful, Sister Sandy. What about you, Kuya Elijah? Like, how do you what for you is a behavior of a humble individual?
For me naman po, humility involves like recognizing one's dependence on God and submitting to His will po. Like humility is not just about having a modest view of oneself, but also acknowledging God's greatness and placing trust in Him above all else. Humility values others above yourself po, for me, not
That
looking
is
to your own
that is so
interests.
beautiful. Touch up.
I learned that from my parents, po, and it's like not looking to your own interests, but each of us to the interest of others. In basic terms, like humility involves putting others' needs before your own. For me, po.
Oh, that is so nice to hear.
Yes, thank you, po. So I have another question to ask for Ka Arlet, po, Sister Arlet. Why is it important to be humble, po? For you, why is it important to be humble?
For me, it is important to be humble, because you make you will be loved by people around you, right? Because they rather choose you being humble rather than an arrogant people, right? So if you are very boastful of what you have, even though they're not asking about it, they will compare you to other people. So might as well be humble and be respectful to everyone. That's for me.
I totally agree. When you're humble, people will be more open to you, more willing to share with you. Especially when you're a teacher po, di ba? If one of your students is humble and open into listening to you, you'll be more eager to teach whatever lesson you have in hand for them po. And
Yes,
that's really nice po. How
yes,
about
I agree with you.
thank you po. How about Sister Diane po? What is
For me naman, Kuya Elijah, being humble is important because it helps me develop a more kind and compassionate approach to others and perceive yourself and the world more like realistically and show more generosity, gratitude, and also self-control.
I see. So like being humble in your words is um being open-minded, being eager to learn about the surroundings around you. And for me naman po, if we like humble ourselves before the Lord, He will totally lift us up. That's why we're thankful to the church administration for always teaching us the importance of humility before God. How about you, Sister Kay po, one of our hosts? Why is it important to be humble po?
I think the answers are really nice actually. And I think it's like very important because we can use it especially at work or at school. It can help us be more positive and productive with in comes to interactions both personally and professionally around work. And I would like to ask Sister Diane, how do you humble yourself?
For me, Sister K, I humble myself by accepting others' comments like positively, and I also use that to improve my area of weaknesses. So I will not hesitate to ask for advice. Also, I gather some like the feedback from like a trusted source, so I can also identify the areas for my growth.
That's very true because it's very healthy when it comes to personal growth that we need other people's opinions as well. How about you, Sister Arlette Pa?
Yes, for me, in at my work, okay, since I'm a teacher, I always see to it that even though I'm speaking with higher people than me, I should also, of course, accept, even though you know they're a little bit wrong and they did wrong to you, you must show them that you're still humble. You will use respectful words as well, and to show them that you're accepting your own mistakes. By showing that, they will, eventually recognize or eventually sum up everything that, oh, I think I did something wrong to her, and but she did not, show some disrespect to me, even though I am higher than her. So by showing that kind of action, I think that's more of a self improvement to others and also to you, and a
That's
self
very
fulfillment as well.
I like both of your answers. It's really nice to hear opinions about these kind of stuff because it helps us learn more every day and how we can like improve and more like develop more personally. And what else do we have for today's segment, Sister Honey?
I don't know, but I want to know more. I want to hear more, definitely. So actually I do want to read a few things from our top chat participants, right? So from Brother Archie from Singapore North, he says, we need to always remember there's always more to learn and room to grow. And then from Sister Christine Lay, also from Singapore North, she says, staying humble is about appreciating your success without losing sight of the bigger picture. Wow, words of wisdom. I love them. Keep them coming po. Dear viewers and listeners, if you're watching the YouTube broadcast right now, please just comment your thoughts on the chat and we'll try our best to read them up here. And of course, I really love, how being open to other people's feedback, like always recognizing that you have limitations and you're not always like possibly the smartest person in the room. And of course, approaching, even correcting people with respect. I love absolutely those thoughts. So that's just the first part of our Sea Talk. So more to come. Is that right, Sister Sandra?
Yes, and in connection with our topic, hashtag staying humble, we were able to ask one of our brethren from the local congregation of Rangsit. He is the choir director from Ecclesiastical District of Thailand, no other than Brother Senorino Montales. So let's watch and listen to this video.
Hello po sa lahat. My name is Brother Signorino Danao Montales. You can call me po Kasani. I am currently one of the choir directors here in our district of Thailand. My local is local of Rangsit. I'm already 10 years here in Thailand. I'm teaching at Tanyaburi School, Patumtani, Thailand. Humility is vital because it fosters personal growth, healthy relationship, and positive environment. It allows individuals to learn from their experiences and others, creating space for collaboration and understanding. Humbling oneself involves self-reflection and recognizing that everyone has strengths and weaknesses. It's about admitting when you're wrong. It's not bad to say I'm sorry. When you are seeking advices to other people and learning from others. Mostly the humble individuals are often those who have achieved much but remain approachable and open-hearted. They don't seek attention, they don't seek recognition, and many of our brethren are like that. Many of my present friends are like that. They humble themselves in front. They are still the person that I can discuss my problems with, share my thoughts, and they respect my opinion as well as I do respect them. I would like to greet as well all the officers and the choristers and members of the choir in District of Thailand, District Minister Brother William Regalado, our Assistant District Minister Brother Edwin Estrellado, and all the ministers and ministerial workers of listening right now. Maraming salamat.
All right. So more words of wisdom and thoughts about our topic, hashtag staying humble. And while we're waiting for the next part of our program, we would like to do a quick shout out to our very active YouTube top chat participants. So we have Brother Archie, Sister Bless, Brother Christian, Sister Christine Lay, Brother Dandu, Sister Debbie, Sister Dulce, Brother Edward, Brother Emmanuel, Brother Arano, Sister Hannah, Sister Helen, Sister Irene, Sister Jade, Sister Jezamel, Brother Joel, so many people, Brother Joselito, Sister Joy, Ate Joy Presbytero, Ka Robeline, Brother Lance, Sister Lenny, Sister Sister LJ, Sister Madeline, Sister Margaritas, Sister Marisar, Sister Maylin, Sister Nilo, Brother Nilo rather, Sister Norlene, Sister Paula, Sister Pauline, Sister Pilar, and Brother Paul, Sister Primrose, Brother Ronnie, Brother Ryan, Brother Simeng, Sister, I think, Cyrene, and Ka-SC po. Hello po, and thank you so much for participating in our YouTube live chat. Please keep them coming. Please let us know your thoughts about our topic for today, which is hashtag staying humble. What do we have up next, Sister Glidel?
Yeah, I agree to Brother Sani as he said that we need to accept our mistakes and then saying sorry after that, because accepting our mistakes or admitting our mistakes, It is one of the characteristics of being humble. Now let's take a look at the point of view of these cute brethren from the District of Thailand about being humble. Let's watch and listen this.
Hello everyone! Welcome to another episode of CWS Speaks!
Sawadee I'm Rin Avin Loria Miras from the local congregation of Bangkapi district of Thailand. Being humble for me is admitting mistakes. If I made a mistake, I always say sorry. I also recognizing others' talents like saying, wow, you're really good at that. Can you show me how you do it?
I always say please and thank you to my teachers and classmates, to my family at home, and to all the people around me.
CWS Speaks!
That was a very cute and inspiring video. And it's really nice to see that our CWS children are really aware of how to stay humble, especially at home or at school. And I would like to thank you for the support of Sister Rain's parents, Sister Eiley and Brother Marvin Miras, and Sister Ira's parents, Sister Bernice and Brother Rice Apilado. And yeah, thank you so much for the support. And I really, your children are really cute.
All right. Actually, that they're so adorable, and it's so nice to see how, like, even though they're very young, the children are very aware and how to be respectful and humble. So it's so nice to hear from our CWS or Children's Worship Service members. Now let's continue with our C Talk segment. So we are still discussing the topic about hashtag staying humble. So
Yeah, that's sorry, sister.
No,
That's
no.
right. Yes, sister. And Sister Henny, now I'm curious, who is the most humble or down to earth individual that they have ever met? Okay, let me ask Sister Diane.
For me, Ati Sandra, I know various people that are humble. So because in every like season in our life, we encounter a lot of people. But I would say that would be my mom is the most humble person that I know. And also there is brother Seming, my tatay here in Singapore. He's not just a humble man, but he is also a very kind and generous person. Yes, and also my friends, they're also like the other brethren here in Singapore, but like they're very down to earth. You will know them the way that sometimes we share our stories, we share our like knowledge. Then I seek some advice for them. Then they will give me like also the confidence sometimes that I need, Atisandra.
Yeah, I really like the first part of what you have mentioned that your mom is the most humble person you ever met. That is a good thing of being a mom. Your children, they always your number one fan. And yes, we also learn from our brethren in the church. They set as a good example to us. How about Sister Arlette? Who is the most humble person you ever met? That you want to share with us?
Yes. Yeah, sure. I agree with Sister Diane, since her mom is the most humble person. But for me, I grew up with my grandparents. So I was brought up by grandparents. So they are people around me, like also my uncles and my aunties around me. So being respectful and humble, being established at home. The culture of Filipinos. You should respect others, and then don't be boastful, and then so on and so forth. So I will say that my grandparents and not to mention also, of course, the brethren around here in our local Phnom Penh Central. They're also have this kind of character, and we are surrounded by people who's humble.
Yeah, I envy those who grown up with their elders, their lolo and lola. That there are lots of values that they share, with their little ones and all the children around them. Growing up with the elders, like you will be the most disciplined person, and valuing their experiences. How about Sister Glidel, who is the most humble person you ever met?
The most humble person I've ever met in my life is my father, opposite of Ate Dayan. My mother is humble too, but I think my father is more humble.
Papa's girl, Papa's girl.
Yeah, papa's girl. I'm a papa's girl. I can definitely say that because as I see on what he achieved already about bringing up or raising us, his children, we are all successful in life. So we give back all of it to him, but still he still continued to be kind, to be respectful to others, not boasting anything about that one. He's still saying, "Oh, it's my son, it's my daughter," but still, he didn't say, "Oh, I'm the father of that one." Still, he's saying, "Oh, she's definitely my daughter. He's definitely my son," like that one. So I think he's the most humble person, down to earth individual I've ever met in my life. So I want to ask Sister Arlette about what what do you think, or what teaches individuals to be humble, Sister Arlette?
Yeah, as I have mentioned earlier, since I been surrounded with older people, aside from my grandparents, being humble is a continuous learning in life. Without these mistakes being brought up to you, or um, saying it as a feedback or comments, the people that see you or that sees you will help you grow up. So for me, with this feedback, I have learned from them. And so all I have to do is to accept it and then work on it. And then it will continue, also grow your, the aspect of your life in different ways.
Yeah, that's right, Sister Arlette. We must accept the feedback of others for us to grow more also. How about Sister Diane? How do you, or what teaches individuals to be humble, Sister Diane?
I agree with Sister Arlette Atiglaide. She mentioned also. So for me, to teach individual to be humble is to have that self-awareness and recognize your own limitations and imperfection, just like what we mentioned, and also have that active listening and show genuine interest in others. In others' thoughts and in their feelings also, not that they are also being heard and seen, like that, at like that.
Yeah, that's right, Sister Diane and Sister Arlette. How about Sister Kay? What do you think, or what teaches individuals to be humble, Teacher Kay? Teacher Kay.
I think life experience, like what like whenever we go through something, even if it's like a mistake or if it's like an achievement or accomplishment, we both learn from it. And and it's really nice to see that our brethren, especially inside the church, they're very humble, and yeah, like it teaches us to be more aware, and it makes us wiser. And Sister Diane, can you tell us, or can you teach us, how do you stay humble whenever you're at work or at school in your everyday life?
For me, Sister Keisha, simply, but I'm always grateful of what I have. I ask for help when I need it. I'm open and learning new things and adapting the good deeds from my colleagues. And also, I'm a good listener. I can uh, tell you that, and I ensure that the people around me is being heard and understood, because it's important also that we know that there is like someone that is willing to hear our thoughts, like kung ano yung mga kwento natin. Like everybody can be like give you advices, but for some they're not interested in listening to us. Ate Kay.
Oh, that's really nice to hear. And I think everyone here really needs a listener, but also we also need to be the listener as well. And it help us grow more, you know? How about you, Sister Arlette po?
Yeah, for me, since you have mentioned being a good listener, it's not simply listening. You will learn from them. Um, you sometimes you empathize with them, and then through that you will learn. And if that mistake has been, done, you can adapt it, and do not do what they did wrong, and then from there you will learn from it. So I know it's for others it's not easy to become humble, but as you go along with your life, these life experiences that taught you, especially in our church, it is being taught inside the church, and you apply to it, apply to your life, and you will have a smooth life, and spiritually you will grow.
Oh, that's really nice. I like both of your answers, and I think how do I say this? But I think it's really our segment today is really important, especially when it comes to growth and developing as a person individually. And yeah, I've learned a lot today.
Actually, we have more, words of wisdom and thoughts from our YouTube live chat participant, Sister K. So let me read a few of them. So from Brother Emmanuel, he says, always be humble and gentle, be patient, and accept each other with love. From Sister Miriam, they want to do a quick shout out to Brother Javo Limpin. Happy birthday daw po. Right. And of course, we also have a few more greetings. Happy birthday daw po. So there, happy birthday to Brother Java Limpin, who is their destinado po. So your brethren po from your local congregation is greeting you po. We also have another comment po regarding our topic from Brother Archie. He says, to stay humble at work, focus on listening to others, acknowledging their contributions, seeking feedback, and staying open to learning and improvement. So very similar thoughts po, no? So being an effective a good listener, right, learning from other people's not necessarily mistakes but also from their successes, right, so from their experiences. From Sister Christine Lay, she says learning from mentors who model humility can influence one's own behavior. So for those of you who have answered, your the person that you know who's the most down to earth and humble, you learn from them and you imitate, how they are, the behavior that they project, right? And once again, from Brother Emmanuel, he says be grateful for what God blesses us with. So I really like, especially when Sister Arlette mentioned that even at worship services we are taught, to acknowledge, that as humans we are vulnerable to a lot of mistakes. We are weak, we are not, we're not on our own. We can't do much, we can't do anything actually, right, without God to guide us. So if we always recognize and humble ourselves before him, like what Brother Elijah said earlier in the conversation, right, we always just trust God and he will do the rest for us. Right. I'm learning so much from you, Paul. Thank you so much for all of the insights that you've shared for us. And my heart is full today with everything that I'm learning from each of you. So thank you so much. Well, we're reaching at the end of our conversation, or topic for today. So you may proceed with your personal greeting. So let's start with Sister Arlette.
Yes, hi, hello. I want to greet my parents. They're still alive. Papa Hari and Mama Telma, my five brothers, and my four children. They are in the Philippines right now. And to all my brethren here in the local of Phnom Penh Central, our destinado po, Kadya Rombunye, and of course, our KSKP, Kajay Lorzano po, and their wives po. And of course, our beloved District Minister po, Kaalan P. Gomez po. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat, and I am invited again here to share this, this wonderful moment with you, to be humble.
All right, Sister Diane.
I just want to say hi to my family for being consistent, and my nephew, Prince Ezekiel, and to all the Kadiwa members in our local here in uh, Orchard, and to our Kadiwa president, Sister Aiko Tagle, and all the CWS officers, and all the brethren here in our district of Singapore.
Thank you so much, Sister Diane. And more words of and thoughts from our top chat from Brother Aldrin from Singapore North. He says positions are temporary ranks and titles are limited, but the way you treat people will always be remembered. So please stay humble. That is so true. That is so true. Also from Brother Willen Regalado. Hello, po, Brother Willen. He says humble is words and speech. So it's not just by saying that you're humble means you're humble. It's the way that you also project yourselves and act. So act with humility. That's so nice, po. That's so nice to hear, po. And of course, Brother Elijah, what do we have next?
Yes, Paul. We truly appreciate our guests for their wonderful answers, since we learn a lot from them. We learn that humility is about never thinking that you can be better or above others. It's about having a clear and honest understanding of your strengths and weaknesses. It's recognizing your value without letting your ego take over, because a humble person doesn't seek to dominate conversations or situations, but instead they listen and they learn and they appreciate what value that others bring to the table.
Yes, and accept that you have limitation and you can't be perfect. So be open to others' opinion and suggestions. And in many ways, humility is about a balance with self-confidence and self-awareness. So we can be proud of our achievements and still we can remain open to feedbacks and learning and growth.
I agree, Sister Sandra. Moreover, we should recognize and apologize for our faults, identify our flaws, and work to correct them.
I couldn't agree more, Sister Glendale. We should never boast or brag about our achievements. We should let them speak for itself. As humility is not about putting yourself down, it's about lifting others up and recognizing their contributions and understanding that we're all part of something bigger than ourselves.
That is absolutely right. We should be willing to help and serve others without seeking recognition or credit for it. Be able to submit to the authority of one another, especially if it can make you better. To be humble, acknowledge God as our Lord, and obey as a servant. I hope that you learned something from our discussion for today, as I did, and I've learned so much. So thank you so much to all of our guests and to all of my co-hosts. Please stay safe. Please stay with us after these short messages.
Ito ang INCRadio, DZEM 954, ang tinig ng katotohanan, himpilan ng Iglesia ni Cristo, sumasahimpapawid mula sa Quezon City.
There are times we can't help but feel lonely. As we walk the journey in this life, we carry the world on our shoulders, crossing every road, walking every path, away from people we love and those that we cherish. Our backs against the wall, we long for comfort, love, and care. But we will continue walking, hopes intact. Because no matter what, we will always serve God with cheerful hearts.
All right. You are still tuning in to INCRadio Southeast Asia. Time check, it's 1:45 p.m. Don't forget to subscribe to INCRadio DZM 954 for more inspiration. Speaking of our inspired viewers, they are still continuously commenting on the YouTube live top chat. So we have a lot of brethren that's still going on, and please keep your comments going in the top chat. Don't forget to also download the INC Radio mobile app, which is free and available for Android and iOS smartphones. And now it is time to find out what the latest activities are in the various districts in Asia in our See in Action segment. First in line, we have one of our very own guests and co host who's doing a report from the District of Singapore. So, Sister Diane, give us the details.
As part of the 110th anniversary celebration of the church, brethren from the local congregation of Singapore Northeast Ecclesiastical District of Singapore participated in the worldwide community service activity through a cleanup drive in Coney Island, Singapore. The Singapore government, through the National Environment Agency and Public Hygiene Council, encourages the public to help maintain a clean and beautiful environment for everyone to enjoy. Properly disposing of trash in bins is essential, as it prevents cleaners from having to pick up after us. However, when bins are scarce or, or out of reach, some individuals may litter, forcing our cleaners to put in extra effort to keep our community clean. By taking responsibility for our waste, we can make their job easier and preserve the beauty of our surroundings. The brethren experience firsthand the challenge of cleaning up the mess created by litter bugs and gain a cleaner's perspective on the issue. Through this activity, they learn to appreciate the hard work of cleaners and the importance of keeping the environment clean. As we all have a stake in our shared neighborhood, the INC members and officers are committed to inspiring community-wide effort to prevent littering and maintain a clean and enjoyable environment for everyone.
That looks so much fun. I'm looking at the videos that are being posted, and it looks like it was so much fun. I mean, for sure, picking litter is not the most enjoyable of activities, but if you do it with the brethren, it becomes a really fun thing to do. So, I've heard that the community service for the 110th anniversary of the church is a worldwide event. So almost every district has participated in this worldwide event. So thank you so much for the update, Sister Diane. What else do we have in store for us, Brother Elijah?
Yes, but from Sabah, let's fly over to Thailand. Sister Sanju will tell us about the recently held activity.
Recently, we held an in concert, and attendees all over Thailand flocked to Pacific Hall in Sriracha province of Chonburi, and to witness the performances featuring Iglesia Ni Cristo or INC original music. The program began with a message from Brother Willen D. Regalado, the district supervising minister, and he welcomed all the brethren and acknowledged their active participation in all the church activities. And he emphasized that the growth of the church in this region of the world is the work of our Lord God. And with hearts full of joy, performers delivered their well prepared and captivating performances. Brothers and sisters in Thailand witnessed the successes of the church in this country. Despite of hindrances and overwhelming life's challenges, the brethren remain active and dedicated in their faith. And on the momentous occasion, the range of performances were performed, including dances, songs, and choral group pieces. And these engaging performances enhances the happiness and significance of the celebration by showing the brethren's talent and dedication. So this in concert is one of the many activities commemorating the 110th anniversary of the Church of Christ.
That's right. Thank you so much for the update, Sister Sandy. And those are the recently held activities in Thailand. This time, we'll see what activities occurred in Vietnam. Sister Audrey is here with us. Sister Audrey, can you share with us the most recent activity that's been held in your district?
The District of Vietnam held a film showing for Guerrero Tres, the third and final movie of the Guerrero trilogy. Various brethren from all organizations gathered in Phnom Penh, Cambodia, where they watched the film together. This activity was also held in connection with the Church of Christ's 110th anniversary.
That is so nice. We also did a film showing for Guerrero Tres. Very nice movie. What was your role or part in the activity?
My role in this activity was being part of the very energetic audience. I was one of the many brethren watching, and like everyone else, I was one of the many people reacting loudly to the exciting and emotional scenes of the movie.
Yeah, I definitely remember the cheers and the tears for the dramatic scenes. For you, how is it important to take part in this activity launched by the church administration?
It is important to take part in this activity because we should support the different forms of media produced by the Church of Christ, such as these films. It also strengthened the brethren's bond because they had a lot of laughs while watching, but they also learned valuable lessons that they can use in their daily lives and in serving our Lord God.
Was there any favorite scenes or any favorite experience throughout the activity for you?
For me, my favorite scene was definitely when the main characters or the two brothers met at the end. It was very emotional, and I remember everyone started clapping. I had a lot of fun because I highly anticipated watching this film for months, and hearing the brethren's thoughts and reactions afterwards was also very nice. But
That is so nice to hear. Please proceed with your message to the church administration and your personal greetings.
thank you, Paul, to the church administration for they continue to approve activities such as this. We're also very grateful because through these films, we're not just being entertained, we're also being reminded of what we should do as INT members when we're going through hardships. For my personal greetings, po, I want to say hello to my family in Vietnam and in the Philippines. And good afternoon to everyone in the District of Vietnam, po. Happy watching and have a great weekend, po.
All right. Thank you so much, Sister Audrey. And from Vietnam, we will now head over to the District of Malaysia, where, in celebration for the 110th anniversary of the Church of Christ, the members of the local congregation of Kuala Lumpur Ecclesiastical District of Malaysia embodied the spirit of compassion and generosity at the Tanggam Ilam Welfare Society. As part of the INC Giving Initiative, they organized a heartwarming event dedicated to supporting those in need, aligning with the INC Giving theme, whenever you possibly can, do good to those who need. The program consisted of games and shows to make the event memorable, entertaining, inspiring, and uplifting experience for participants of all ages. Undoubtedly, the Brethren in Kuala Lumpur remain steadfastly united with the church administration in its community outreach efforts. Their collective commitment not only highlights their dedication, but also strengthens their shared mission to support and uplift those in need through acts of service. Furthermore, these endeavors are a testament to their devotion and service to honor and please our Lord God. Thank you so much for these updates, dear brethren. And we would also like to take this opportunity to give thanks to our CEBSI President and CEO, Brother Angelo Eranio V. Manalo, and most especially to our beloved Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo. Thank you so much for your undying support for our program.
As part of the hashtag Cheerful Hearts family of INC Radio Southeast Asia in the ecclesiastical districts of Malaysia, Singapore, Sabah, Thailand, and Vietnam, we appreciate your leadership in helping all of the church members through these trying times.
And on behalf of the staff and crew of INC Radio Southeast Asia Satellite Studio, hashtag Cheerful Hearts Family, thank you for joining us. Goodbye for now and stay safe. See you all next week on INC Radio DZEM 954, where we aim to change lives through God's words.
And join us again next week for another inspiring special episode with a topic we're all setting.
Now, before we finally conclude our program, let's be inspired by the C cover of the original INC original music entitled Di Natin Sasayangin from the Ecclesiastical District of Thailand. Bye-bye, everyone, and see you again next week. Sorry, ka.
Bye. Have a blessed Saturday.
Bye.
In Cambodia.
Happy
birthday, Father.
Happy birthday, Papa.
Bye po.
Birthday.
See you next time.
Marami mang taon at araw na ang nagdaan. Salamat po, Ama. taglay pa ang kahalalan. Marami mang pagsubok, pag-uusig ang naranasan. Kami buhay pa rin sapagkat kinaawaan.
Salamat sa kahalalang bigay mo po sa amin. Di kami papayag na mula pa ito sa amin. Kami mananatili hanggang sa kawakasan, pagkat nasa tungkulin ang aming kaligtasan.
Sa'yo kami ang maaasa at magtitiwala upang palakasin kami kapag nanghihina. Sandali panalangin, kaya't ang buhay ay payapa, maging biyaya papapala aming natatama sa
hindi lamang sa amin, kundi sa iyong iglesia, na siya ring pinanghawakan ng sugot pamamahala. Nang dahil sa iyo, Ama, sa iyong awa at kapay, ang iglesia ay maningning at puno ng tagumpay.
Di namin sasayangin ang kahalagang bigay mo po sa amin. Pagpapagal ng iyong sugo, mamamalagi sa aming puso. Di namin sasayangin ang kahalagang bigay mo po sa amin. Pagpapagal ng iyong sugo, mamamalagi sa aming puso.
Iglesia'y nagtagumpay dahil sa tulong mo at awa. Kay daming mga balakid, pag-uusig na sagupa. Subalit ang gawain mo ay hindi nahadlangan, kaya't sumapit nga ito sa kanyang kaningningan.
O Ama, salamat sa karapatan na bigay mo sa iyong sugo, na naging bungay kami mga lingkod mo. Kahit na mayroong pandemya na sa buhay ay panganib, maraming tao pa rin sa Iglesia ni Cristo ang umaani.
Kaya ang tagumpay ng iglesia ay nahahayag, sapagkat ikaw, O Diyos, ang lagi naming kasama. Sa biyayang darating, itutuon ang paningin. Kudwalhatian ng iglesia aming ibabalita rin.
ang aming paghahandog, lalo pang pagtatalagaan ng masunod utos mo ng pagpapatayo ng kasaling sambahan. Pagkatulong rin sa pagpapalago, pagpapalaganap ng iglesia at sa gasinap sa mga lingkod mo na iyong kinakatingan.
Di namin sasayangin ang kahalagang bigay mo po sa amin. Pagpapagal ng iyong sugo, mamamalagi sa aming puso. Di namin sasayangin ang kahalagang bigay mo po sa amin. Pagpapagal ng iyong sugo, mamamalagi sa aming puso.
Maraming pangako ang nilaan mo na ito ay para sa aming tinitignan, inaasahan at minimikim kamtin, lalo nang tumahan doon sa bayang banal. Salamat po Ama, pagkat kami iyong minamahal.
Tinutupad mo pong lahat ng iyong mga pangako. Iglesia pinalakas tulad ng pahayag sa suko. Sa buong mundo, iglesia mo ay lumaganap. Ito'y patunay lang na ang iglesia iyong hawak.
Kaya di kami uurog na mga hiniram mo, magpapakasigla, mananatiling tapat sa'yo. Kikintal sa aming puso aral na itinuro mo, upang laging magawa ang ayon po sa ibig mo.
Hinding-hindi kami susuko kahit pa di magaan ang pagdadala ng buhay dito sa sanglibutan. Kami ay magtsatsaga, magtitiis hanggang wakas, pagkat ang magtiis hanggang wakas ay siyang maliligtas. Di namin sasayangin ang kahalagang bigay mo po sa amin. Pagpapagal ng iyong sugo, mamamalagi sa aming puso. Di namin sasayangin ang kahalagang bigay mo po sa amin. Pagpapagal ng iyong sugo, mamamalagi sa aming puso. Di namin sasayangin ang kahalagang bigay mo po sa amin. Pagpapagal ng iyong sugo, mamamalagi sa aming puso. Di namin sasayangin ang kahalagang bigay mo po sa amin. Pagpapagal ng iyong sugo, mamamalagi sa aming puso.
Come with me and listen to God's words. His message we'll receive in our hearts. Come with me and follow all His words. His love and grace receive in your heart.